Greetings, one and all, to the most cursed, most cringiest corner of the internet, a YouTube channel content creator, actively alienating everyone in both the analog and digital world. Well, welcome and good evening, wonderful dice of all alignments. I am Lunar D8, and as you can see, this game was developed by a game studio called Dreamloop Games. Now, it looks like they made like one or two other games, as far as I can tell. Though I can't remember what those are. But this art style kind of reminds me of Danganronpa. But what I heard, it's not nearly as gory. So, I don't know. It's no rules, no rescue, Inescapable. A, like really big for some reason. But that being said, what's interesting is more than the developer of the game, which is Dreamloop Games, the publisher is Aksys Games. Aksys is also responsible for the Deathmark series, which currently has 2 games out at the moment. There's the original Deathmark, Spirit Hunter, Deathmark, and then there was a sequel called NG Deathmark. Okay, probably not the best names he had, but the main point is there's 2 of these games. I remember playing the original Deathmark. I'd gotten a collector's edition from One City's GameStop, and I'd actually got a platinum trophy for it on PS4. Now, the second Deathmark game I have not played, but I've watched some footage of other people play it. Now, that being said, today is Christmas Eve of 2023. And apparently at some point in February of 2024, so only a couple months from now, the third Deathmark game is going to come out. Another interesting thing is that the original Deathmark, as well as the second Deathmark, the main protagonists are different people, though it does seem that toward the very end of the second game, the main protagonist of the first game winds up getting a little bit involved. There are some character overlaps as well. Both games, are horror games, and can be very unsettling. Well, if I'm telling you it's unsettling, that's saying something. That being said, good games, I'll say this. When I played the original Deathmark myself, it was, by default, you get the bad ending. In order to actually get the good ending, I had to look up a guide. And there's no way you would figure that out on your own. And it's not like, you get a few things wrong. No, you have to actually get everything right in order to get the good ending. So you have to have some sort of guide or something pulled up on your phone or computer, and you have to be constantly checking it to make sure you're doing it right. So, though I still say the best visual novel ever made was the game Raging Loop. That is by far the best visual novel in my opinion. It's a horror game, but it's not... I would say it avoids gore, but there are a couple times it gets close. I also would strongly suggest the game Song of Memories. Heck, I'd even suggest Data Live to Trilogy. They made a 4th game at some point, but I don't think it'll ever get released here in America. And if it does, they'll probably censor it and localize it and stuff like that. So, I don't know. All I know is I'd probably have to actually order it online or something. It's not in the PlayStation Store, nor is it on Steam. But, main reason I bring it up is this new Deathmark game that comes out in February. It looks like the main protagonist from the very first game is going to be your main protagonist again. And I'm considering doing a Let's Play of it come February, but I'm kind of on the fence about it, because one, it'll be kind of scary. Two, I don't know if it'd be worth it for me to put myself through that sort of thing if, one, no one else wants to actually see it. I'll be like, okay guys, I played a video and pissed myself. 1 like. That and just... I don't know how entertaining it would actually be for me to play the game. Because if I were to play it, I would be hopping into it blind, not knowing what I'm doing. So I'd probably be very slow and inefficient about playing it. And then I'd want to do 2 playthroughs, because my first playthrough I'm definitely going to get a bad ending. Hypothetically, we could end up with 3 playthroughs, because if somehow I manage to save somebody, like, not have a... Because no matter what, I get still get the bad ending, but if I don't... I would save, like, at least 1 person, then you guys would miss out on seeing that, but I can't do it on the second ending, or else it'd still be the bad ending. I'm just saying, if on the second playthrough, I'd have to be constantly stopping and just looking up what I'm doing, like, or just going back through just to show different scenes. I don't know. Never really went back through to... Because I'll say this, I platinumed A Raging Loop and Song of Memories and the original Day Alive stuff and AI Somnium Files. All on the PS4 back whenever that was. I think that was all before I ever even started this YouTube channel. But which is just a hobby for me. No matter what, I have no intention of ever being monetized or making a cent from this. I just really like make cringe videos. I like Let's Plays a lot. Or just whatever random crap I feel like doing. But yeah, that's the thing. That's the main reason I bring that up. It's just because the developer of the game is Dreamloop Games, but the publisher is Aksys Games, and Aksys Games is responsible for the Deathmark series, which is a very scary game. I will say this, there was a time I went to a GameStop, a different GameStop, like an entirely different city than the one I bought the Deathmark game at, and there was some person there in their early 20s wearing a Rick and Morty shirt. And I went up to them, just gave them a grocery bag with some games containing 1, Deathmark, and everything that came with it in that little collector's set. I gave them that and 2 other games for free. I never even got their name or anything. I just said, here you go, here's some free games. And then I walked out the store. I didn't turn around. They said, thank you from a distance. I said, you're welcome. Game peace sign, walked out. The other 2 games were Senran Kagura Peach Beach Splash, which it's a fun game. I like boobs, okay? A lot. And the third game is Dark Rose Valkyrie, which, I'll say this, it's a PS4 game, but the graphics of it look like it's a damn PS2 game. Don't get me wrong, I like the graphics, I like the aesthetic, I like the art design. It looks nice. It just looks like it should be a PlayStation 2 game. But that's not my complaint about it. All in all, story's interesting and it's got some stuff that could be useful for multiple playthroughs. But the issue, and also I've heard this thing has like 4 or 5 or 6 different endings. So, yeah. And again, I don't really know what I'm doing. But everyone here looks really cool. It's like, okay, smash your pass list. Imagine if I did a smash pass list like Markiplier did. It's like everyone's like, it was just Lunar saying smash 1,000 times. It's okay, smash and splash, whatever. I don't drink alcohol, and yet I can't. Just slurring words as I get older. I don't think I can blame that on my insomnia. Just getting old, I guess. Fucking 36 years old. Fucking Master Roshi. Oh yeah, smash or pass. Okay, starting from the left. Smash, 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 smash. Now, as far as who's cutest? I would say both bottom corners. So I like both the bottoms. You got the girl with the twin tails over there, and you got the person in like the maid outfit. Huh. I think that one girl over there on the right hand side kind of looks like that one VTuber. It does like the dancing stuff. And there does seem to be a lot of focus on the girl right behind us, so I think she might be another main character, so I think we might have two main characters. But since we have one person that's literally at the very front of the screen, I assume he's going to be main character. Unless it's like a bait and switch and he gets killed off at the very start, and I don't know. I assume things are multiple endings. But hey. Alright, Dark Rose Valkyrie. It's an interesting game. It's a JRPG, so of course grind heavy. But my biggest complaint is that there's like 20 different status effects, and all your enemies inflict like 8 different status effects with every hit. And yes, there is a slight exaggeration in what I'm saying, but the point being is that the way the status effects work in the fights, as well as managing how your resources are, it's tedious. Double check OBS. 12 minutes. Okay. Thought it'd only been like a minute and a half. Last video I made, mentioned in a comment, I was just like, I want to make shorter videos that are more interesting. And so far, it's just been a long, drawn-out video of me rambling. So it's long and it's boring. Great. Well, let's hop into this. Hopefully it'll get exciting as we have a floppy disk drive there. This game autosave, do not switch off. No man is an island entire of itself. Every man is a piece of the continent, a part of the main. If a clod be washed away by the sea, Europe is the less, as well as the premonitory word. I actually don't know what that word means. As well as if a manner of thy friends or of thine own were. Any man's death diminishes me, because I am involved in mankind, and therefore never send to know for whom the bells toll, if it tolls for thee. John Donne, okay?
This is it. Prepare for trouble, and make it double.
1, I like voice acting. 2, I like references to things.
My! And what a diverse cast! You'd imagine it's for a basic bitch streaming service!
I'm not sure if I want to compliment or insult the voice acting. But either way, I'm glad there is voice acting.
Someone give us a trophy already! Say, sis, what do you think of them? Why? Want to place a bet on who survives? You don't think. Let's not play favorites just yet.
I assume one of the contestants is related to you, because I do know like we're all here like to play some sort of game, and we'll win money if we stay or something. And then it becomes like a Danganronpa, everyone killing each other sort of thing. Our viewers can choose. We'll go from there.
But we get to use the nukes, right?
What? That escalated.
Maybe later. Ready? Fine! Lights! Camera! Action!
Obviously, it'd be a shitty thing for real life, but in video games, it's a lot of fun. Like, obviously, I would not drive recklessly in real life, but in Grand Theft Auto or Cyberpunk or what is another game like? Oh, Crackdown. Yeah, the amount of just. But that's the thing that's good about video games. You can just play the game, and it's like whatever. There's no pressure. Shit hits a fan, whatever. Like, it's like, oh well, in the game you can drive down the sidewalk. In real life, that would feel awful. Plus, you damage your car, and the moment you hit a bump or anything, you'd be like, ow, my ribs. Apparently I need a Red Bull. I'm starting to fall asleep.
Boom!
Main point being, as I like doing fucked up things in video games. Remember, Socrates said video games were good. Like Mortal Kombat and Halo. No, literally, Socrates, 3,000 years ago, said video games were a good thing. Basic idea is like, hey, it's a good thing to shoot arrows and use swords on straw dummies. Other than it being exercise and good practice for, but it's just a good way to get people to vent, and then they can just live a more peaceful life around each other. The idea is that overall it would actually decrease violence. And heck, that's the main thing I'd have to say about that. I think video games make people less violent. I think whatever people that choose to be violent out there, there's other reasons for that, and it would happen independent of video games. I think video games make a place a more peaceful world. Besides, I've played Crackdown, jumping and running everywhere. Yeah, that's a pretty cool outfit. I remember at one point I had a peace sign necklace. How about this? Everyone out there, let's actually imagine that Lunar D8 actually looks like this. Heck, I still need to get around to making a VTuber model that I'll probably use like once or twice and then never use again, but heck. I might go a bit similar with this design. But yeah, like Crackdown, it's fun just to jump around and parkour and drive fast and wreck cars and harpoon people to your tires, then drive down the sidewalk through other people. Obviously, never do that IRL, because that would be horrible and I would feel awful. But in video games, it's fun just to cut loose. Like, just go around shooting stuff in a game, driving down the road at like 100, 200 miles an hour. Heck, a lot of games you just sort of just turn your mind off and you just sort of have fun. I think I'm roundabout just trying to ask you guys for suggestions of what games are fun. From any console, even if it's a game I won't be able to play ever, even on my own, let alone Let's Play. Just what's fun? What's a good game? It can be any genre, and you can give me any reason for why you enjoy it. Heck, you don't even have to give me a reason for why you enjoy it. But yeah, anyone out there, though, if you would actually like to see it as a Let's Play, suggest it. Like, hey, I'm actually interested in seeing you do this as a Let's Play. And I'll at least consider it. But if I ever do get it, I'll probably get it on sale. But I'll at least consider it. I'm just interested to hear what games you guys have played. And what music you listen to. And what are some good movies. Heck, what are some good ASMR to listen to? What are some good other YouTube channels? Now, I wouldn't suggest typing in like links of other channels or videos, but you can put the titles of other videos or channels in my comments. That way other people can just like type that stuff in. Because it just makes it easier that way. It's kind of awkward to have to click on a link or something. That's kind of weird. But you can actually outright type other people's names in my channel. Or type the title of their video. Because then I can go watch it. I enjoy Let's Plays. Says the person who keeps yawning because they decided to play a game instead of actually going to sleep. But I'll be more energetic for the next video. But so far I like this style of art. I assume this hides this. Cool. How do I do that without? Okay, Y is help. Toggle UI. Confirm, help, system. Autoplay. I've never been outside the UK before. Unreal. See you there. Keep the surprise secret, Musketeer. Which of the three is organizing this? And which one are we surprising with this reunion?
4 Musketeers.
It's been so long. Too long. I wonder if they read the papers.
I wonder what they think of me now.
Blimey. Don't beat yourself up, Harry. You're friends. You've been friends since you could walk. They'll understand. They won't care.
Right?
But yeah, like I said, any suggestions for games or whatever, I'd like to hear them. And well, in general, I just want to know what games you guys think are fun. Also, I dislike censorship in games, but I understand you kind of have to. Like, if I could, I'd probably play hentai games. But YouTube would not be cool with that. But for now, I'll try to just focus on this game. They'll just be happy to see you. I wonder if they all have a hand in this. Or maybe one of them. But who? If I knew, I could just drop a text telling them I'm on the bus. Ready to depart, ready to see all of them again. I really miss Sam's parties. Always bringing the right games. Always with the yummy drinks. Man, he was always going. Never slowing down to think of the consequences. I guess I got over all the trouble he got us in. But without him, there wouldn't be many adventures to remember. He and Nennet were like night and day, yet they got along great. Nennet has always been a scholar. I wonder what she's doing now. I think calling her Scholar Musketeer again would make her smile. She'd always protest against her titles, saying she didn't like to study, but she loved those detective novels. She was smart and not just mathematically. I think she was the smartest of us all. I'm certain all of us were too shy to say it. Heh, or maybe a bit envious. I don't think Katie would admit it, not even now. I think that's the first thing I'll tell her, though. Mine if boss Musketeer remembers. Oh. I think without her the Musketeers would have never. I should have stood up more. Learned to lead her like her. This feels kind of slow paced, but I'm not going to complain about a visual novel making me read. But I was just a boy back then. Anyway, I'm excited to see the past brought back together. One of them is behind this trip. I could text one of them, tell them I'm on the bus heading there. A calculated guess, but I could get it wrong, blow the surprise. Should I? On the bus, Sam. On the way to Mount Doom. Weren't we supposed to depart already? Sitting in the passenger seat for once is nice. This is a Denny for sure, but Mom.
OMG.
Hello?
This is like
Oh!
so awesome.
Agreed. She seems excited. I wonder if she's with that big man. Other tourists, I bet. I wonder if we're going to the same hotel.
Oh my god, I love your hair.
Well, that's actually really nice of you to say, whoever you're talking to. Oh, she jumped to sit next to that short girl with pigtails. Such a showery face she faking. Not a fan of this new acquaintance. The big man's taking a seat at the back. Maybe they weren't together. Oh? They finally closed the doors. Are we considering trying to ask her out? Maybe get a phone number or something? I don't know. Guess we're ready to go. Soon I'll be with my friends. My true friends. I just hope. Did we get flashbanged? What is this, Call of Duty or something now? Huh? Gas? Oh. What's going on? Well... Damn.
What?
What happened? Where am I? It's pitch black. I can't see a thing. My phone. It has a flashlight here. Wait, this isn't my phone. But it unlocks with my fingerprint. What's going on? Never mind the flashlight. Ah, here we go. I'm in some sort of metal box. The bus and the gas. I lost consciousness in that bus. And now I'm in a metal box. We just started hearing the Saw theme playing in the back. I'm like, oh shit. I have to get out of here. Okay. Why did I go blurry? Am I like passing out from lack of air? Do I have any messages? No, I don't. I don't have any signal though. Contestant ID Harrison. Huh. Also, apparently this game can take a few hundred hours to play all of, and most of the time I tend to not play games that much. Heck, my attention span just sort of died as I got older. I remember playing like Final Fantasies 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, I played each of them like a dozen times all the way through. And I played the other ones, but not that much. I played Tactics like 4 times through. Dragon Quest. The original time I played Dragon Quest 8 on the PS2, I played it through blind. Took like 100 hours on it. Second time, I actually had bought the guide. 100%ed everything I possibly could. And it took like 300 hours. And I only got like level 65. Because that was the there was a skill that you get at level 5 that lets your character go Super Saiyan, since the person who's the artist for that game is Akira Toriyama. But there's also a casino. I would just sort of save, gamble the highest amount, and then if I lost, reload save until I won. Though they did do a remake of it for like a 3DS or something, which has more dungeons and extra stuff. And a third ending where you could just like marry Jessica. She's a really pretty redhead with very big boobs. Everyone's like, well, what else can you say to us to suggest Dragon Quest VIII? It has a mini game where you are a Pokemon trader, and the person who's your Professor Oak to your Ash is Hercule from Dragon Ball Z, except he's like extremely Italian. So imagine like Hercule, but he's also, everyone's like, what do you mean by a super Italian? I mean, like, it's like the most stereotype you could imagine. And but it's definitely Hercule's personality. It's just a lot of an accent there. I really should sleep more. I'm just saying, I suggest Dragon Quest VIII. This must be one of those, what do you call them, shipping containers? The handle's not moving. What's this, a display screen of some sort? Tap to attempt to unlock. What's going on? There's nothing else I can do. Here goes, I guess. Okay, puzzle. I tap the... Do I rotate these? Why is it... Oh, I was thinking initially it was like light that was bouncing and I had to like redirect it. It's more like I'm making fluid flow through pipes. And I have to go down here. Okay, I understand. Sounds like it's open now. Seriously, what have I got myself into? Please, whatever is going on. So bright. So warm. Tropical trees, vines, and bushes. Am I still in Spain?
Hey.
Oh, hello. Everyone in this game is very pretty. I know, right? What? We both greet each other, then why did we freak out?
Don't scare me like that.
Oh, same goes for you.
Everyone's like, are you ever going to go back to the other visual novels you started? Maybe. Depends on one, if I feel like it. Ow, cramp. 2, if you guys actually want to see it. And 3, if my computer cooperates, since my computer seems to not work with certain games anymore, or tends to have more issues.
Sorry.
Heck, my Let's Play of Shadow War is just a PowerPoint presentation, slideshow of Italian stabbing orcs. Heck, I tried to play Daylight at one point, it just sort of crashed. Heck, at one point I wanted to do a Let's Play of Battle Kid, and my computer just wouldn't even load it. Wouldn't even start it up. I've had a few games that OBS just refused to capture no matter what I did. There's some games that won't even launch on my computer at all. And there's some games that started to work okay, then over time just sort of stopped working. But yeah, it's odd that some visual novels don't work when it's like, it's not like there's a ton of high-def RTX stuff going on that's moving at fast paces. And heck, there's some games that, like Thumper, that is sort of like gradually messing with some sort of settings to try to do something I broke, and then all of a sudden I can't get the game to play anymore. She was on the bus. I remember her sitting a few rows behind me.
I'm fine, I think.
You were on that bus too.
I like that there's voice acting.
Means we're in the same boat.
Huh?
You and me, we've both been kidnapped.
You're taking this a lot more calm than me. Did you have a Snickers? It makes sense. We didn't end up here by ourselves. I mean, if you sleepwalk, this is pretty far for a sleepwalk. Someone's behind this, the shipping container, the gas, and the bus. The bus, I was going to meet my friends.
Look at me. It's okay. The situation is bad, but let's try to stay calm, yeah?
Oh, are you German? I still want to try to learn German and Japanese. I try to do a lot of things simultaneously. And I wouldn't want it any other way.
My name's Maria, but everyone calls me Mia. What's your name?
I feel like there's going to be a lot of people whose accents I am going to like. And you are one of them.
I'm Harrison.
But apparently we are from the UK. And we were in Spain. And now we're probably in, like, Brazil? I don't know.
Nice to meet you, Harrison.
But yeah, I like the voice acting. I like the character designs. And not just for lewd reasons. that aside, I like the art. And I like the vibrancy of the faces and the emotions behind
This
them.
might be a weird question, but do you have a phone?
Though I'll say Song of Memories was definitely very emotive with the faces to a far greater degree. And I kind of feel disappointed that I haven't come across any games that sort of went further on that. Because that was like 2017 with that. And I'm basically just like, this is now like Lunar saying, hey, please tell me fun video games. And everyone's like, go to bed. I'm like, okay, fine, suggest ASMR then.
I do, but
Yeah, it's not
It's
mine.
not your own,
yeah, I've never seen this phone before.
but it unlocks with your fingerprint?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Moreover, you can't call for help either?
I can't call for help?
It appears these phones can't call any numbers.
Okay, I guess we're all just receiving calls, but why give us phones in the first
I think
place?
we'd better try to find the others.
Others?
Now the music says that there are several shipping containers nearby. All of them seem to have their doors open.
Seems we're the last two to come out.
Well, I wasn't in there very long, so I was just really
I
sleepy.
believe the rest are here somewhere.
What else is new? Her dress looks really pretty. Well, it's technically a skirt. Well, everyone knows what I mean. All in all, her outfit looks really nice. But the skirt looks really cute. Looks really, really cute. So does her hair. The rest? I don't know who else was on the bus with us. Is this a bus driver here?
You mean others from the bus? We all got kidnapped.
I think so. The number of the containers match.
Look around and see 1, 2, 3, 11. Okay, is there only... I mean, I guess we could have counted the people on the title screen.
So you're
11
looking
doesn't
for
seem
the
that
others?
much for a death game, but as far as I know, it's not as gory as... I think the main thing I saw in the reviews was just that it's not as gory, and that some people felt that the story wasn't as exciting as Danganronpa, and that it was very slow-paced, and that it takes a long time to do multiple playthroughs. But that's fine. I think I'll still enjoy this game either way.
Yeah, you're welcome to tag along. I wouldn't like to go alone.
Neither would I.
Yeah, sure. Strength in numbers.
Because I don't know about you guys, but I definitely feel uncomfortable walking alone at night.
Danke, Harrison.
I might be enjoying her accent and the occasional use of a German word too much. I feel like at this point it's like, okay, so when are we planning the trip when Lunar goes to Germany and meets a cute German girl?
Where to?
I noticed a cleared path when I was looking around.
Everyone's like, Lunar's too antisocial for that, he'll stay home. Yeah, I mean, I'd rather just stay home and still be an insomniac.
There's a sign too. It says resort in English.
Huh?
What languages would you guys like to learn? As I said, I speak English. At least terribly, I guess. Also, depending on where any of you live, do I sound like I have any sort of accent to anyone? But I want to learn and eventually be fluent in both German and Japanese. There's a lot of things I want to do. But sleep should really be higher on that list.
It's about 10 meters down the beach. This way.
And that's the thing, a lot of times people like criticize German and say it's a bit of a harsh, like guttural sounding language. But I'll say this, every word that's been out of Mia's mouth has been very soft and pleasant to the ears. I like her voice and her accent. And her manner of phrasing words. Though, I've been told that I can phrase my sentences a bit disorganized. In real life, I try a bit harder to try to talk in a coherent fashion. It's exhausting. Resort, is this an elaborate prank?
I see footprints in the sand leading to the jungle. It looks like a way to get to the beach. And the resort, if we are to believe.
As Lunar yawns into the... And it's not because the game's boring. I'm actually interested. I'm probably going to pass out after I finish making this video. I'm probably like, whenever I hit stop on OBS, I'm going to go to YouTube Studio, go to upload the video, type in description stuff, and then as it's still uploading, I'm going to lay down in bed and pass out while it's still uploading. Bloody hell, she's quick to check out the scene.
The jungle's pretty dense, but it's certainly a beaten path.
There's an opening ahead.
There's also points for the voice actors that they're actually emoting very well for their voice acting. They're not just like reading a script. They're being good voice actors. Just saying, they sound. It's like, Lunar, you're describing this terribly. I know, you guys know what I mean, though.
A pool! And people!
OMG, no freaking way! Even more people? Party!
I feel like you're like me. That we're like, this is a terrible situation. I feel terrible anxiety, but I know what to do. Use dark humor. To try to, like, not feel sad and scared and shit.
Kidnapping is certainly interesting in this day and age, if it involves parties.
You're either much more committed to that idea I just mentioned, or... Also, I'm trying to guess what everyone's accents are. Like, what country would this man be from? Spain? I would imagine most people would be from Spain just because that's where we were on the bus.
WTF, I didn't mean a literal party, LOL.
I assume she's supposed to be an American? Granted, America's... I think we have like 37 different accents depending on the region. And then, of course, if I'm sticking just to what English, I mean, England and the UK has like 4 to 7, I think. And of course, Australia and a few other places. Heck, most nations in the world, people are already bilingual. So they know English and another language. Just because that just seems to be the language that gets used a lot. It varies from region to region. Also, I guess there's a little bit of bias on my part just because any movies or media I see usually tend to already be, intended for me. So, of course, it's going to have English. But it's just I'm trying to guess the nationalities and origins of the characters by trying to understand how their dialects work. I recognize some of these faces. Even the redhead, she was on the bus. Oh, but yeah, my main point is, while I assume she's supposed to be an American, I mean, obviously, you guys can hear that her accent is different than mine. I'm just not sure what region of America she's supposed to be from. I'd be considered the Midwest. I'm Ohio. Maybe she's supposed to be California? I don't know. Makes, including me, 11 people.
Welcome to the Abduction Hotel! My name is Isaac. I am your local guide.
So you're in on this?
Are you excited for your new adventure?
Or are you just bullshitting us?
So it's confirmed. We've been abducted, as I suspected.
So, yeah, but is he in on it? I think everyone's just in shock. I don't think anyone can properly process the emotions yet, so I don't think anyone's panicking yet.
Oh, yes. Hi, I'm Ava. You probably totally know me from my Bible meme, LOL.
What's with her? She's a living meme making faces. Her meme-based personality is going to get old fast.
You're the cape up my face, girl. It's like meeting a celebrity.
Okay, was the meme thing a meta joke about Twitter? And is the kebab my face? Is that a sex joke? I mean, I like it, but is that what's going on? Or am I that much of a degenerate? It's probably both. It's probably both.
Celebrity. Ragazza.
Italian. I'm pretty sure that's Italy. Everyone's like, Lunar, you can't guess accents correctly. I'm like, yeah, I know.
I'm Maria, but do call me Mia.
I do like her voice a lot, though.
This is Harrison. He was the last one.
I like the way Mia puts her words together. I like the way she talks. I like the demeanor. I like how soft-spoken she is. I like the accent. All in all, I like the tone of her voice. It's really nice to listen to. Everyone's like, why don't you just listen to an ASMR already? I'm like, I'm going to. No, don't put me in the spot like that.
Hi, Harry.
Giovanni Lombardi. Pleasure, pleasure.
I assume you're rich because you have a bunch of gold? Can't believe this is happening. We're doing abduction intros. Big guy, I remember from the
We told
bus.
each other our names when we got together. Don't be shy, boyo. Meet the rest.
Where is...
Oh, wait, not to be rude, but shouldn't we focus first on what's going on? Why we're here?
Dear British people, is Harrison an accurate description of a English accent?
Who kidnapped us, maybe?
Is everyone here against their wishes? And was everyone on the bus?
Confirmed.
Hi, welcome to the Let's Play where Lunar goes silent at times, where you can hear me quietly lusting after the characters.
Yeah. Wish they also abducted my bikes too.
How many bikes did you bring? Abducted his bikes,
The
what?
bus was probably a setup then. Any contact with who did this? Idea what they want.
But I do like the art. I mean, look at the backgrounds, look at the characters. Lewd jokes aside, I like the art design. I wouldn't mind a more three-dimensional model appearance of all the characters.
Not yet. However, once the abductors contact us,
French? I don't know if you guys can hear the intonation implying a question mark at the end of that.
I advise everyone to follow along as you are told. Buy time, but do not resist.
What? No, we should do what the police would do. Fight back.
I have no idea. I would assume also American?
I think.
She seems weirdly collected. How can these people be so calm? Paid actors, please, please, please. I want to go home. This can't be. I would assume everyone's just in shock. Can't be the only one who's freaking out.
What's your name, Miss?
Valérie d'Orléans. My pleasure.
De Orleans.
Oh, hi. I forgot I'm done. Sorry, a bit fresh.
Okay, I think they're both actually
Not
Americans.
well.
You forgot you're done. Hey, no worries. I sometimes forget I'm Mia.
Yeah, I mean, I sometimes forget my name or... I haven't done it, but sometimes I feel like in real life I almost start to introduce myself as the name I use here. Then again, I use one name a lot more than the other. Well, that's actually really sweet. I can't check out where it is. Everyone's kind of calm, but I guess I don't know how much time has passed since each container's in opening.
Nah, name's done. I'm done. Yeah.
He is definitely having a little bit of a panic attack, so he's just sort of repeating himself. He's doing a good job hiding it, but that's why he's probably repeating himself like that. Is that he's having a bit of a panic attack and he's not really able to function that well because of it. Lumi is a nice name.
Vulgairement interrompu. I was not done talking.
Sorry.
Annie is Annika.
Annika? Huh. Yeah, I have to say out of everyone here, she is the most beautiful.
Annie is a bit scared.
Though...
Excuse me?
Yeah? Annie just shared that Annie is Annika.
On the one hand, polite. On the other hand, something's off here. A lot of third-person talking going on here.
Annie is from Sweden. Annie is 20 soon. Annie likes fika and goodies.
So apparently I like women that have... I like beautiful women with German and Swedish accents, apparently. Like I said, I do want to learn Japanese, but it's more so I want to sing Japanese anime songs. I'm trying to think if I can think of an example of a woman who speaks English but with a Japanese accent, what that sounds like. If you guys know, let me know in the comments. And heck, for any language, in fact. Like any language you can think of. Someone who speaks English, but speaks with a certain accent of another language. So I think the third person thing is that she's still struggling with English. Or is that just a mannerism holdover from different ways that certain languages use conjugations and, well, sentence structures? I don't know. Either way, I like Annika and Mia's voices and way of speaking a lot for some reason. I like their accents. They're both very pretty as well.
Are you alright? Why are you...
I assume she's also panicking too, and she's just... That being said, everyone is being very cheerful despite the horrible implications of... Why did you... question mark?
She was like that when I got here. I didn't break her, lol.
I assume it's just that she's not the best at English. I mean, I'll say this. I want to learn German and Japanese, but I imagine... should I be speaking to someone in German or Japanese even after putting in some work, honestly, it would be a miracle if I'm even half as good as that in terms of communication. I mean, I might not be able to communicate at all to where I can even be understood or understand what I'm saying or hearing. It's funny, I have a fascination with the ideas of multiple different languages, but I don't really have the skill for it, or maybe I just really haven't. Everyone's like, stop falling asleep. I don't know. Lay down, I stay awake, but I actually do something, and I'm starting to. I should go buy some Red Bull or something.
One could only guess why the woman refers to herself in the third person.
I would assume it's just like a noun thing from the holdover from different languages. I don't know if that's actually a thing. I mean, I imagine I'll probably do something similar to that. Like, I imagine like I'd be talking to people like. Heck, I remember a little bit in school. I did like 3 years of Spanish. I got 100% for every year of it, and heck, my third year of Spanish, we'd have like impromptu essays to where you'd be given a story prompt and you had to write a 500-word essay entirely in Spanish based on that story. So you were basically in creative writing, on the spot, improvisation, 500-word essay story in like 15 minutes entirely in another language. And I could do it. But I don't remember any Spanish at all. I mean, I probably remember like 12 words. But that's just because it was the only language available at school, and honestly, I just can't say. I could never roll my R's, though. Some of the sounds they make in Spanish, I can't do that. But it's just, I just never had. Like, I have an interest in a lot of different languages, but I can't say I really had an interest. Like, Spanish didn't really appeal to me. I like German and Japanese. And I've looked in other languages. Honestly, looking at the way Korean or Vietnamese is written, my brain can't even process it at all. German and Japanese, at least looks like it's something I can process. It's just getting around to doing it. Like I said, I'm trying to do a bunch of other things, but that's just because I want to do a bunch of things. But heck, I tend to work a lot of overtime. So I stay busy. Priorities, you know. But I'm just saying, I remember Spanish having different phrasing for how you would like end words depending on whether it was first person, second person, third person, plural, singular. I'm just saying, more than likely, even if I put in a lot of work, whether it's German or Japanese, I mean, I'm probably going to do the same thing. I'll probably wind up referring to myself in the third person. And I probably won't even know I'm doing it. And her, I think she's actually maybe doing it on purpose, but I think she's doing it out of personal preference. Like, I preferred more so eccentricity. Or it could again be the panic of this situation. Honestly, everyone should be freaking out a lot more. But, you know, having a group of 11 people just sort of sitting there being somewhat catatonic, saying a few ad-lib words here and there, wouldn't make a very good visual novel.
Intriguing, however. Something I could adopt myself. Isaac likes the grandeur of it.
Okay. What about you two?
Grumpy looking woman and short guy. Maybe it's the bus driver?
Francisca.
No idea where she's from. But I've only heard her say her name. That being said, I think she might be the most athletic out of all of us. On the one hand, I would like to have a six-pack. On the other hand, I like ice cream.
No.
Huh. Also no idea what country. But again, is that your name? I can't guess what country that is. Nop. Okay. Yeah, you look like that one VTuber that does the dancing stuff. And also makes like funny little clips about lewd stuff in anime. I think her name's Feifei or Fifi, if I remember right. Maybe it's just the hairstyle. Or just... maybe some of the voice, I don't know. Probably the hairstyle.
This is Hunter, kind of weird person doesn't like fries. You'll get used to that, trust me.
Who's Hunter? They told me their name's Dick.
It's both.
Okay.
Dick Hunter?
Oh? Already calling me names? Dick move if you ask me, Blondie.
And now I'm playing the game with an erection.
Miss,
Good.
that's not what I meant.
Missed? Pranks in this situation. How demented.
How should we call you then?
Yelling works. My hearing's kind of bad, so don't whisper.
Oh my god, we're gonna overdose of sarcasm. I think this actually is Fifi's personality, too.
Vaya meu Deus, name! Give real name! Why so hard?
Did we just say, did we just ask the person whose joke name is Dick why they're so hard? To be fair, hi, welcome to Lunar does Let's Plays with an erection.
The gas got to him in the bus. Thinks he's neither girl nor boy. I call him boy. He looks boy.
Oh, I didn't think we were talking about that. I just thought we were being facetious. Boy or girl? I'm about to say I don't know what name to... Dick Hunter. You know what? I'm just saying I think Dick Hunter is sexy. Whether girl or boy. Guess I'm indirectly calling Fifi hot. That's fine. It's not like she'd ever see this video. Besides, I imagine she'd be like, oh, random person thinks I'm hot. Probably be creepy. Okay. It's like, now Lunar needs to apologize for being overly honest, but you know what? No. I apologize for nothing. Well, except for being terrible at singing. But I like singing. So I'm going to keep doing it, even though I'm bad at it.
Agenda in this economy. Boomer.
Whenever I hear Boomer, I just think about the movie, the anime Bubblegum Crisis Tokyo 2040. Because the robots, they're called boomers. Yeah. I really don't think it matters. I would totally date Fifi.
I don't understand.
I'm gonna call you Fifi.
Mr. Swiftram, they just don't want to be stereotyped. What's so effing hard?
I really don't care. It's not like it affects me.
Oh, they're non-binary.
Yeah, that's cool. Don't care. It doesn't matter to me. Doesn't affect me in any way. Swedish girl made outfit like she's some con. Yeah, it might be. She might have been going to an anime convention or a cosplay convention. But yeah, I'm just going to call the one character Fifi.
Yep. Can't be arsed with stereotypes and expectations.
I would say Fifi has a lot more energy, and says the person who's yawning and falling asleep while doing a Let's Play. Well, I'm sorry. I didn't buy Red Bull today. I'm trying to ease off the caffeine since I got a few days off work. Technically a week or so. Ah, yay, Christmas. Which is technically going to be legitimately Christmas in a few hours. Everyone's like, Lunar, what are you getting for Christmas? Probably nothing. Probably nothing from no one. I'm going to play this video and then I'm probably going to listen to ASMR and cuddle a body pillow. How about that? But I'm going to call you Fifi. The rest of the video will probably be just being here playing the game with the erection. I don't care. 1, either way she's hot. 2, I like both pussy and cock, so it doesn't matter. I like both. But I guess that defeats the point. I really shouldn't think like that. They're they. Yeah. And I think they is hot.
Could you give us a name, please?
We're supposed to be doing a game about some sort of horror gang where everyone's been kidnapped and there's death games. And we are having a sexual fantasy about they. Or does it count about Fifi now? Because then there's a lot of VTubers that I think are very, very pretty. Then again, you know, if you're making a character, you can make yourself look however you want. I mean, why wouldn't you be sexy? Oh, we're getting phone calls. Wait, who was the bus driver? Okay, everyone's phones are ringing.
Video abductors. Do as indicated. Follow the instructions.
Why are you so overly cooperative with this? Oh no, oh god, oh god, oh god. They're all answering. I guess I'm answering too.
Hey, everyone.
Okay. DeWinter and Nomi DeWinter and... Alright, I forgot I could do that for a second. Okay, we have slightly smug, angry looking people. Naima and Naomi. Okay.
I am Naima, one of the producers.
I am
and
never
here
going to pronounce that correctly.
Some of your questions.
Okay.
That fucker's name's Naomi, and I'm here to annoy you.
I mean, you are succeeding.
Did you actually kidnap us? WTF?
Where are we?
You
What do
know,
you want with us?
I think in this circumstance we're warranted to cuss. Like, oh, WTF, the whole point of that is trying to be somewhat polite, but also express that concern. Like, no, like, hey, what the fuck, man? Why are we here?
I've got some questions too.
Please, one at a time. Settle down and don't talk over each other. I did prepare an intro speech. I would not like it to go to waste.
Okay.
Let's look at the big picture, shall we? You lucky few have been chosen from among many people we've been shadowing.
One, that's kind of creepy, but stalking us. Everyone has cool outfits. Lucky few.
Your first noticed, you are in a resort. We'll go over the facilities later. You'll be participating in a show. Because of its nature, your participation is involuntary.
Pretty sure there's laws against that.
Hence the kidnapping! You got it? The show's purpose is to show human nature unrestrained by laws and regulations.
But aren't you also supposed to be restrained by laws, right?
Imagine that one time when you wished you could have just punched someone? Now you can! Our viewers on the internet will observe you over the course of the next
6 months!
The current date is September 15th, 2017. Your phones are accurate.
Wait, are you saying we are passed out for a long time or something?
March 11th of 2018 is your last day on this island.
Okay.
So that means for half a year you're stuck here with no rules.
Okay.
You can do whatever the fuck you want. I can already give you some ideas.
Do we have condoms?
This is totally not the kind of show I was promised. Like, breach of contract.
I can't do this. I have a competition to attend to.
Half a year! No, please, I have siblings I must take care of.
Puttana, sei fottutamente pazza!
I have no idea what he said, but that's an appropriate reaction. Chaos again. Can't blame them for yelling answers. Maybe I should ask something too.
Quiet! Don't make me bring out the nukes already!
What?
Ahem. To make up for the inconvenience and to offer some incentive. All players who are alive at the end of the 6 months will receive 500,000 euros.
You know, I'll say this. Even without the implication by the who are alive part, is €500,000 worth it? But the whole live thing implies that there's a chance of death. That's my salary relief for 20 years. But alive?
Alive? Hello? What? I can't make videos dead.
And that is very true.
You're crazy if you think we'd kill just for 500k.
My assets are worth more than 500k, as you are undoubtedly aware. I would like to purchase our liberation for 750k
Oh.
instead.
Your liberation will occur at the end of the 6 months, Miss Diolio.
But that is a nice negotiation attempt.
It's up to you. Our job is to make the show interesting. If you manage to entertain the audience, there won't be any need for us to intervene.
Are you saying that you want us to kill each other, and if you don't kill each other, you're going to start interfering in ways that make us somehow have to kill each other?
Views go up, you get rewarded. We might double the money or offer free therapy for life.
Views go up. What, are we trying to please the advertisers? It's like, oh, we need more clicks on the advertising. Okay. Everyone strip naked. We need the views. We've now become Pornhub.
See? It ain't that bad.
It's like, this hentai is kind of fucked up. It's supposed to be a baseball game. There has to be a catch to all this. Is it even worth losing 6 months of my life?
Intervention would involve blackmail.
You might not have rules, but we still want to make it worth it for the viewers. There will be no videotapes to drive you, but we encourage unlawful behavior. Our intervention depends on the magnitude of your non-participation. To be discussed later. We hope it won't happen with so many opportunities available.
Okay.
Speaking of intervention, you will be delivered supplies via airdrop. Food, goods, entertainment, all that stuff. Play dirty and we'll even give you luxury shit. This is your chance to be over the top and win big, with no fuckery from the law.
Rest assured, my lawyers will hear of this as soon as I escape.
I'll be waiting. Meanwhile, if I can direct your attention to the hotel behind you. We'll now go over the resort facilities and what you can find on the island.
I'm gonna find a way to insert even more lewd jokes into this.
Annie has a few questions.
I mean, she has plight. You guys need to answer.
I would like to inquire about a few things too.
Yeah, questions!
Dude.
Blah, 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 you've got 6 months, they can wait! Resort, then maybe we'll answer more stuff. Maybe.
Okay. Do we have food?
Your phones will be crucial for the next 6 months, not just for calling each other.
Okay.
I suggest you keep them charged and in good condition.
I don't think the description of this game had any tags that said nudity or hentai, so I don't think I have to worry about anything I need to censor.
That and all the cameras.
Why do you look like you're excited about that? But now they mention it, feels like there's one in every corner.
Smile. And if you have any plans to be interesting, please be in good view. And yes, there are cameras in the jungle. For now, no phone entertainment. Get to know each other first.
What? We have to be social? No!
Then we'll send you music and shit. Again, play dirty and you'll get more than just music. You'll also need the phone to open your room.
Okay.
Not only to enter, but also exit. That's how we ensure you don't leave your phone inside.
That's a nice way we don't get locked out of our rooms.
You'll find shared toilets at the hotel and the restaurant and in an undisclosed room.
Toilets? You've gotta be shitting me. What about showers?
The shower room is shared and does not require phone access.
What is her? I'm gonna go with her just because she reminds me of Fifi. And Fifi goes by her.
There are also showers by the pool and in an undisclosed room.
What? Shared showers?
Totes agree. Absolutely barbaric.
Yeah, Annie has a lot to clean.
Okay.
Whatever, you'll survive. Maybe. The other shared rooms are the restaurant or bar and the kitchen. More will unlock later. The restaurant fits everyone comfortably and offers dining tables.
Okay.
You'll find the kitchen already equipped for more than 2 weeks. And as this said, reps later! You break the doors, we break you! That means you're not gonna damage any of the equipment to fuck with the show!
Okay.
So no touching cameras either! You do that and you get no food and starve! You die!
Okay.
No rules, you said?
No rules for how you behave in the group and no laws to hold you back. But this is still a show. We need functional equipment. Don't mess with the production. If one of you fucks around, everyone pays the price.
Okay.
Pardon me. I want to ask about the infrastructure. Is the water drinkable? What can you tell us about the pipeline and electricity?
Sounds like you're planning to stay.
Maybe we don't have a choice.
Clever. No, the water is not drinkable. If you run out of bottled water, you must boil it.
We would
Oh.
also need a filter.
Electricity is the air generator and you'll be getting fuel for it. Any other questions?
I need a lease.
Oh, God.
It had better be about facilities and not some other shit.
Can we negotiate, please? I have a family.
You're not the only one.
We're more than willing to make deals, but none can involve your escape. But if you're telling us you'll beat someone for 10K, we'll consider it.
Our families will find out we're kidnapped. Justice will be done.
Of that I too am certain. You cannot kidnap me and go unnoticed.
We are aware. I suggest you enjoy the resort for the next few months. Nobody will come to save you. Nobody will hear you. Nobody will know where you are. Welcome to Inescapable.
Okay. feel like going to puke or have a panic attack. This isn't real. This can't be real. There's also that one Your Turn to Die death game. At least I finished the Danganronpa games, okay? Everyone's like, you need to finish more Let's Plays. I'm like, if you guys want to see them, I'll think about it. I'll lab rat for some sick fucks who want to see us kill each other. Mom, Dad, please help me. I can't breathe, I can't.
Harry, it's going to be fine. Look at me.
This can't be
It's a
real.
horrible situation, but we're alive and relatively well. We will manage.
See, bad, but we will manage. They said they'll provide food and take care of us. All we need to do is take a vacation for 6 months. Could be worse.
Is that where the part where they're going to try to get us to kill each other?
Thanks, guys.
I mean, I don't think I can make enough dirty, lewd, inappropriate jokes to last the 6 months.
Do what you want as long as you make this interesting. My welcome gift to you all are some pieces of...
I'm a horrible comedian.
...our conversations with. Be sure to check those out on your phones at your earliest convenience. We might provide more information the more you provide our viewers with entertainment. Don't go messaging us daily! We've got a job to do! Message each other! Audios!
Okay.
Have a good day.
They're gone. I wish this was the point where I'd wake up.
If only I was a necromancer to grow you a spine, Harrison.
I'm sorry, I'm not insane.
This is an opportunity to experience something almost nobody else can. Embrace it.
Did you have nothing else going on in your life?
However, I think the experience can wait. I personally feel exhausted after that gas.
Yeah, my whole body aches, and I still feel kind of nauseous.
Yeah. It was probably some form of analgesic. I mean, normally that does tend to make people feel a bit nauseous and tired and muscle soreness.
Annie thinks we can meet in the morning. Annie will make food and we can talk.
That's extremely sweet of you. Thank you.
Annie would like to check the resort locations and get to know everyone better.
Despite the shitty... It's really cheerful and nice.
All right. Oh, which one's my room?
Yeah, how do we know whose is whose? I assume there's names.
See which unlock.
Oh yeah, we just go up to them and like, oh, not that one, not that one, not. Okay, Fifi. And so almost all scatter to their rooms. They're all handling this so well. Maybe that was a prank after all. That's why they're not freaking out, right?
Hey, Harry. I wanted to ask, maybe you'd like to have a walk and digest all of this?
Yeah, that sounds good. I actually do like going for walks. Walk, I guess I could walk it out. Heck, I remember a lot of time I would go to bike trails and just walk down a bike trail for a few hours. Sometimes a bit longer than that. Yeah. On the other hand, it would be a good see my room, get some rest. Maybe try and gather my thoughts on what I could do, what I should do.
Everyone else literally went to their room? Oh, boring. You two want to come and have a party in mine?
Thank you, Eva. I think I'd rather have a walk. Harry?
Ha, she's so bubbly. Shit, what do I do? Also, if I play this through all the way once... 1, does anyone actually want to see me play this game all the way through? 2, would you want to see me play this like 4 or 5 times, trying to get different endings? I'm gonna go on a walk. Mia seems like a pillar, unmoved by the storm.
I'm joining Mia. We'll catch up in the morning, Ava.
I mean, why can't I do everything, though? Why can't I go for a walk, and then after the walk, you know, if Ava's still up, then we party as well?
Couldn't they kidnap a Rabe or something?
I'm sure she'll get over it. The beach?
Yeah, beach sounds
Yeah.
nice.
This isn't a prank, is it? This whole thing? Are
Reality can be hard to accept. I'm sorry.
Also, I'll try to be less, I don't know, distracted. And try to not go off on tangents talking about random bullshit.
How
And try to focus on the
do
game.
you
But
keep your calm?
honestly,
I feel suffocated. Yet
I'll put an attempt in, but we all know I'm going to fail. And I'm going to go on random tangents anyway.
I was just as devastated when I realized what was going on. The truth is, I was first to escape my container. I just didn't have the courage to leave it. When I pieced together what happened, I felt like an explosion shattered everything around me. I was left in the center of a disaster, watching it happen. The thought of my siblings gave me some strength. I cried probably for a few hours, then I got up. Nobody came to save me. I had to do it. I was impressed by how eager you were to leave your container. I think you have your own strength, and that's just from this short while together.
Thank you.
I was, and still am, impressed by how calm you are.
I can organize a bunch of children. I'll be able to organize this too.
I like your optimism. It's contagious.
Oh, that's my phone.
Maybe it's those two sisters again.
No, it's Ava. Her texting is terrible. I can hardly understand.
Okay.
I think she's saying her gift bag has a bikini and that we're stuck with one set of clothes.
What?
I'm not sure, but it's gotten curious to see what's in that gift bag.
Huh.
Maybe a good idea to go back and check. 6 months with one set of clothes is something.
Well, they'll probably give us more. Besides, in most animes, people tend to wear the same clothes out for all the time. I need to go to an anime convention at some point. Cosplay and all that stuff be cool. Annie wants to make breakfast. Annie invites everyone to breakfast with Annie. That sounds awesome! Annie found food ready to be cooked in the kitchen. It's nice of you. I'll come help. Yay! Sweet. I'll be there, happy face. Annie wants to make food alone. Annie wants to treat everyone. Kinda want to look around first. But food tasty. Am literally going to die without emojis. Let's not wander around alone. Could be dangerous. Investigating the premises seems like a wise choice. Then perhaps eating together first. We'll check out the area after. Works for me. C. Agreed. Annie is happy. Annie will start cooking right away. Everyone come here. Breakfast with a bunch of strangers. Great. I guess it's a good idea to get to know them a bit. Especially if we can't escape before 6 months is up. I can smell the food cooking. That must be bacon and eggs. Oh, it's not poison or something. Looking around, everyone arrived in a timely manner. Yes, it's all just so awkward silence. I'm guessing everyone's kind of hungry, and by the looks on their faces, everyone on edge. Why is there a circle behind you? What is this? Yeah, why do we have green circles? What has happened? Not that girl, she's still fidgeting on her phone. It's a bit weird, she's just so joyful. Notification, not my phone.
OMG, this is boring. I'll literally die if nobody says a word. Let's talk about stuff you like. I'll start. I like makeup, fashion, TV shows, koftas. I really like kebabs.
What's a koftas? Well, kofta, I guess, but yeah, I don't know what that is.
My biggest strength is my personality, duh.
Okay, your biggest strength is you are an extrovert. Gotcha.
My greatest weakness is that it's hard to perfect perfection.
You tend to be overly critical on yourself? I don't know. You care too much, we would think? That just screams
You
trouble.
find yourself perfect? How quaint.
Maybe not like perfect, but I'll never settle for less. So like fake
Okay.
it till you make it. Yes.
I mean, yeah, confidence is important. But... yeah, I should definitely work on trying to have more self-esteem. Or just getting proper enough sleep to have the energy for self-esteem.
That's the spirit. Work hard, be your very best.
Why does everything he say sound kind of dumb or disingenuous? Topical. Okay, so I at least get to see the rest of the word now.
I like competitions, group workouts, cycling, and making friends.
Is it green stuff health? Is
I'm
it
pro
energy?
cyclist, the proest. Flex.
Is it how long they have to go before they need to, have an orgasm? Like, what is the green circle? Because look, there's a little bit of it. It's white, like it's emptying like a health bar. It's like this long until the horniness takes over, or in my case, I guess attention span. I swear, like it's gotten worse as I've gotten older.
I like drawing. I'm an aspiring artist. I'm a junior coder.
Oh, cool.
I am good at organizing and management. I have
Impressive.
lots of siblings, so like a lot of varied activities.
Cool.
Francisca?
Car mechanic. I like parties, good coffee, football.
Huh. Reminds me of Roll Casket from Mega Man Legends.
Party.
Women don't have any idea what good football and cars are.
That kinda sounds misogynistic. Whatever. Don't care.
I wouldn't trust a woman to fix my car.
I mean, you're cool to have that opinion. I mean, I'm not gonna... everyone can think how they want, but... that's... what? Everyone's like, oh, Lunar, shouldn't you be upset? I'm like, I'm just saying this. One, I don't like arguing or being upset with people. And two, I mean, I can't judge him, because my whole thing, I was just imagining how sexy a car mechanic girl would be. I'm just imagining, like, I think it's Francesca, as I struggle to remember people's names. I'm just like, he's like having concerns that women can't be car mechanics, and I'm over here being like, no, a really hot car mechanic. So I just went sexual fantasy. So that's the main thing. I can't really judge him, because I'm just over here thinking about sex. And he went to there. But yeah, anyone can be a mechanic. I'm just saying, would say car mechanics are women that are car mechanics sexy, but then again, there's lots of people in lots of different ways of life and lots of different careers that would be hot. Maybe I'm just really horny and lonely. I don't know. I'm just saying, Roll Casket, it's cute. Where is Mega Man Legends 3?
Vai te foder, gajo. I do my job great. I'm good at fixing cars.
I have no idea what that is. What language is that? Did she ever say like what country she's from? I can't remember. But I'm just saying, I can't really criticize him for being a misogynist when I'm over here just thinking her as a car mechanic is very sexy. So, yeah, misogyny and misandry. It seems there's a lot of people that are sexist tech. A lot of people that seem to hate each other about everything. Everyone seems to want to get pissed and argue about shit. But yeah, it seems that there's a lot of people that hate women, and there's a lot of people that hate men. So yeah, sexism is wrong regardless of what gender it's set at. That being said, she is very... then again, everyone is hot in the game.
let's not argue over such simple topics. Everyone can like cars and football.
Yeah, everyone can like whatever they want to like.
And hey, couldn't
And
I
everyone
like
can be
more
good at,
Lunar
well, anything as long as they put in the work for it.
quiet?
Granted, there might be some people that are... Oh, my back! Oh, fuck. Like, I'm just saying this. Like, take me. I'd be a terrible mechanic. Oh, my phone's doing a thing. I didn't even notice that. Bios and group chat. How do I... Ava... Oh. Okay, cool. What's this? What? What's happening here? What? What? Holy crap. Check bio. What? Sasha. I'm still gonna call you Fifi. Cup size? Blood type. I don't remember my own blood type. How do you pay them? Was that a Britney Spears reference? Yeah, memes are my... Okay. What? But, okay, do I actually get to look at the actual bios? Or... No? Okay. Oh, character bios. What is this, Mortal Kombat? Character selections? Okay. Annika Eklund. Swedish. Age 19. Actually gives measurements for the rest of the body, though everything's in centimeters and the metric system. Annika is a people pleaser and capable of establishing personal boundaries. It shows in her choice of work. She's a maid by occupation and by nature. It seems she's great with repetitive physical labor, but don't bother asking her to perform complicated tasks. Oddly enough, she refers to herself only in third person. Strong indicators of alert. That's kind of fucked up to say. I don't think it's a learning disability. I think it's just an eccentricity, like it's a personal preference. Nika has no family or close friends. That's really depressing. I'm sorry. Okay. Nationality Dutch. 25. Dan is a gullible Adonis. As a professional cyclist, he pays meticulous attention to his health and fitness, and it shows. He's extremely competitive and has a high level of success on the Dutch cycling circuit. He has a strong sense of conviction and is prone to borderline unhealthy levels of hero worship. In all honesty, he's a bit of a narc, really. Despite multiple attempts, our operatives were unable to gather intel on his strong aversion to avocado. Also, last names: Eklund Zotomilk, Eva Tam. 22, Estonian. I don't remember where Estonia is. Ava is a D-list internet celebrity and Swiftogram. Most her notoriety is tied to the Kabbalah My Face meme and her appearance as Sonia's Yarva Maha reality show. She supplements her rather expensive pursuit for fame with a day job as a makeup artist, which comes in handy for feeding her hobbies of partying, hooking up, and generally causing havoc and drama. Outside of her flair for high school style dramatics, she's mostly harmless. Supplementary photos and videos of all kinds can be found in her file as a number of operatives ended up on dates with this basket case. So you're saying people that were spying on us also went on dates with her. How do I look at these supplementary files? Francesca Carrasco? Alright, the mechanic thing. Yeah, I would be a terrible mechanic. I don't have any aptitude, and I'll say this. You could give me every book in the world on how to be a mechanic, and I wouldn't. You give me endless time to study and work on it, you could try to teach me. I would never understand or be able to learn how to be a mechanic. It is a skill I don't have. It's something I can't learn. And in general, I want to try to say everyone can learn how to do anything, but there's some things I can't do, and I'll say this. I am not the kind of person who would be able to be a car mechanic. I just don't have the mentality for that. Like, I don't have an interest in it, and I feel like I also would be the sort of natural talent or knack for it. I don't have it. Same thing with the whole football thing. Like, she said she likes mechanics of football. I'll tell you this. I would totally date a woman that was a mechanic who liked football. Heck, there was this one girlfriend I had. Granted, she had triple D tits, and that was a lot of fun. She also had a very pretty face. Her pinkies were a bit short for her hands. But all in all, she was very pretty. It's actually the second longest relationship I was in. It's with her for half a year. And here's the thing, I'm not really much of a football fan myself. Granted, I've watched the Super Bowl a couple times with a friend of mine who's really into it. He would actually watch the football drafts and stuff. But for the most part, I've never really gotten into sports. I've never enjoyed watching sports, and I can't say I've really ever really enjoyed playing sports. I mean, I've given some stuff an attempt, but I'm not really athletic or coordinated. And yeah, so I'm just not good at it. Though, looking down at my fucking fat ass, it probably would have been a lot better if I was athletic, because then I'd be, I don't know, more attractive, more healthy. Maybe I'd have more energy. Sometimes I worry if I'm just going to become diabetic. Main point I'm just trying to say is that even though I am a guy, I have no aptitude for being a mechanic or cars, and I have no interest in sports or football. But that one girl I was talking about, and I can't really give any more descriptions because, it'd be kind of weird and inappropriate to give too much detail as far as who the person is and all that. Especially since, like I said, it's an ex from a long time ago. But I was with her for half a year. We had lots and lots of sex. And she really liked sports. Her whole family would actually sit and watch the football game, and I'd actually sit there and watch it with them. But she was actually probably the healthiest relationship I actually had. Still kind of depressing that every single relationship went poorly, but hey, out of all the relationships I had, that one, even though we were only together for half a year, was actually the healthiest. It's also the second longest relationship I was in. The only relationship that was longer than that was, when I was married. Which was, very unhealthy, very fucked up relationship. But yeah, the relationship with the girl with the triple D tits, because honestly, I know that's going to be the only detail I can share that's actually going to probably wake up everyone who's probably fallen asleep listening to this video. I'm falling asleep because insomnia is fucking killing me, And you guys are falling asleep because I am simultaneously both the most boring and the most annoying person on YouTube. So the only way to get you guys awake is to talk about boobies. Also, I love tits. Granted, I still like A-cups too. Would totally motorboat those. But I would say for the most part all the women I've been with have been primarily B-cup and C-cups. Usually lean more towards C. But yeah. That one girl in particular. Triple D. And still perky. But yeah, she was like really into football and sports. And her whole family liked the sports and stuff. So I'd actually sit and watch the football game and stuff with them. Also, like one Christmas time, we wound up building a gingerbread house together. Then we had sex. Then we had sex a lot. There's also other things about the relationship, but I don't really want to talk about personal stuff. So, hey, if I keep it lewd, I can just ignore emotions and feelings and stuff by just acting all superficial and horny, I guess. But yeah, that was definitely the second longest relationship I was in, and that was definitely the most emotionally healthy. Probably the nicest any of my partners was to me. But that was years and years before I even got married, and that was a fucked up marriage, but hey. So hey, I'm just gonna say the girl with the triple D tits that I was with for half a year, she was really nice. And I was actually very happy when I was with her. But hey. Yeah, it's nice to have some good memories, I guess. I'm just saying this. I don't have any, gift for being a mechanic. Same way, I don't have an interest in sports. But I've dated women who had interest in stuff like mechanics and who liked sports. I don't care about, I know some guys wouldn't want to date a girl who's taller than them because it's like, oh, it feels intimidating or whatever crap. I don't care. Granted, it's unrealistic to say 12 feet because there aren't people that are that tall. I'll tell you this, I would date a 12-foot tall woman, I would date a 4-foot tall woman. Granted, I would prefer someone closer to my height just because that's, makes it easier to kiss them and, coexist, like walking through doors and stuff. But, yeah, if I literally met, Futanari Power Girl from, the Marvel universe or DC, I think it's DC? The woman that wears the outfit with the giant boob window. So Lunar, how do you wake up yourself and everyone else in the video audience? 1, boobies. 2, there is no video audience. 1, no one's going to come across this video. 2, why would they want to listen to this? It's literally just me being the cringiest motherfucker on the planet. And don't worry, I will find some way to offend everyone. Because don't forget, guys, I'm evil. But yeah. I'm so fucking tired. Francisca is an automotive mechanic by trade and is the sole proprietor of a small auto shop in Braga. Alright, I forgot to read the stuff in the book. Portuguese, 32, and again, the metric system. In Braga, she's stubborn, strong-willed, and more than that, a bit fiery. But she seems to be a good, God-fearing Catholic underneath her gruff exterior. She comes from a poor background, was raised as a bit of a tomboy. Tomboys are hot. So are girly girls. I like a lot of different... Heck, some people say they like goth girls, but there's also stuff called cottagecore and shit like that. There are so many different aesthetics, and I seem to like a lot of them. There's only a few that I don't. She comes from a poor background and was raised as a bit of a tomboy by her father alongside 3 brothers, much to her mother's dismay. This one has a bit of a chip on her shoulder when it comes to the whole eat the rich thing, despite her operatives uncovering some questionable business ethics of her own. Okay. Nationality Italian, 52. Holy crap. Giovanna is a Naples-based restaurateur and influential politico. He also husband of Italian actress and socialite Sofia Bianchi. He has rocketed his way to success and provides a rather lavish lifestyle for his wife and their 2 children. He was raised Catholic and seems to believe in traditional values. He also has a bit of a temper to contend with, which may make for must-see TV. Our operatives had difficulty gathering intel due to his extensive security Then why was a rich dude on a bus? And a state-of-the-art home security system. Heck, I remember that one girl, what's her name? This person. She's rich too. Nationality, British, age 23. Harrison is a run-of-the-mill college dropout who has spent the last few years as a mediocre bus driver. Was I supposed to be the bus driver? No, this is for a different bus. He's easily startled and not much to look at. Well, fuck you too! But at least he has thick enough skin to deal with the after-midnight crowd on his bus route. Our operatives observed him moping about in pubs, generally being miserable, and making awkward attempts at sparking. Hey! At least I'm fucking trying! Go fuck yourselves! Could have said something nice about me, and my kinda did in an offhand, disingenuous way, you fucking assholes. Fuck you. Okay, Norwegian. Okay, would not have guessed that. Age 30. Isaac is surprisingly well-established jeweler and niche celebrity in the underground goth community. Considering his melodramatic and ostentatious nature, it's hardly surprising that he swoops around cemeteries and golf clubs, reciting prows and quoting myths and epics. Generally misanthropic, he detests celebrity, social media, and fun things like Christmas. He views himself as something of an iconoclast, and embarrassingly enough, others seem to agree. Our operatives weren't able to determine the exact cause of the feud, but he seems to be at odds with the local church. Okay, nationality Finnish. Lumi. How do I say that? Lumi is a doctoral candidate in chemistry and molecular science at the Helsinki University and is held in high academic regard by her peers. This doesn't seem to extend beyond the campus, however, as she has no social circle or romantic partner to note. It might be because she's a bit uptight. She was observed by our operatives waiting 5 minutes at a crosswalk on an otherwise empty street and proved quite easy to tail due to her absurd height and oblivious nature. I didn't realize she was that tall. And my erection is harder now. When I end the video, I might need to do something else before I go to bed and listen to ASMR. Our analysts were able to tie Lumi to several pseudonyms currently being used to publish research articles on chemistry and related subjects. Why does that kind of look like cat ears? Maria Strauss, German, 23. That outfit looks very pretty, though it's a lot more purple than what I remember. I think a skirt's normally red, but still I like the variety and change. And her hair is a little different color. Okay, I think we're paying too much attention to a filter. I think? Is that how you describe it? I don't know. Maria is an unemployed programmer living at home. Is she a hacker? In a home with a number of siblings. She recently resigned for a job at a front-end developer at a software company. She now passes her time playing video games and watching an odd assortment of true crime and children's TV shows. She appears quite fond of carnivals and festivals, but proved among the most difficult contestants to track due to her constant vigilance. Sasha Smith, nationality, age. Okay, a lot of... Sasha has no known home address and no fixed residence. Instead, you're constantly on the move across Europe. They seem to have a soft spot for dubbed movies, especially in German. Sasha's profession is technology-oriented, and they provide unknown freelance services to questionable clientele. So you're like a Mark from Cyberpunk? Including... Okay, vision went time bit blurry. I probably need to go to bed soon. Some of our own. A great deal of effort and money was spent by our operatives to keep tabs on their movement across Europe. We should probably have just followed the trail of cigarette butts. You're gonna have lung cancer. Lung cancer is bad. French, 18. Valerie is an heiress, massive French perfume business. She comes from obscene wealth, and with it comes ambitious, demanding nature, and no small sense of sophistication. Our operatives weren't able to identify her engaging with any potential suitors, and our analyst didn't pick up any character chatter regarding other scandals. We were able to observe a strong distaste for sweating and heavy reliance on a few trusted servants who assist her with daily duties and handle her shopping. I don't see if right click did anything. Okay, that's cool. Neat.
Would be a great opportunity for you to continue.
Still confused why Sasha gave us the wrong name.
Quiet for a reason. I pass. I'm just listening.
Just one tidbit.
Does sound like Fifi's voice.
Tell us about your badges at least.
Also, what is with the topical stuff? Like, is it mood? Is topical a mood? Is it just saying, hey, I'm just sort of like, sort of chill, not really focusing on things. I like to engineer. What? Pastafarianism? What? Earth's a triangle. What?
Super. Thanks a lot. Lumi?
I feel like you're more of a shit poster than I am. I mean, I've literally posted joke well, not joke. I mean, honestly, I would date a giant. I would date a several 100-foot tall ship kaiju girl. Yes, I'm trying to make puns. That's how terrible my sense of humor is. So it's, hey, I'm doing shit posts. What's my shit post? Oh, here are ship girls from the game Azure Lane Crosswave. I'm doing ship post. You know, PT and.
I follow social norms, but prefer minimal interaction.
Okay, it's more noticeable now. And I am... I'm just really turned on. So, yeah.
I already presented the most crucial information about myself.
Okay.
My hobbies revolve around my studies and green solutions.
Cool. Heard fins are cold.
That's good enough for now.
Yeah, certain cultures and I guess do encourage more or less social interaction. Also, probably the whole thing with cell phones and technology probably has an impact on people being sociable.
I guess I like a lot of stuff too. Shows, games, escape rooms, pizza. That's about it.
I can feel you there, man. Everyone wants to be accepted, and they feel worried about being judged and shit. Like, oh, my hobbies are too boring for everyone. Also, I'm terrible at them. I will continue from that abysmal performance.
As heiress to a great perfume industry, my hobbies revolve around the elite of society. I have no time for trivial activities. However, fine dining, cheese and wine, magnifique.
All right, I love cheese.
I'll miss wine.
Maybe they'll throw some in the ocean for you to find later.
All right. Gio will miss wine too, but he wants to be next.
Okay.
And then for Monica?
Her cooking skills are no match for me.
Not what I meant.
Oh, so we already ate. Was the bacon and eggs good?
So you're a chef?
I'm astounded you do not know who Giovanni Lombardi is.
Ragazza, you must watch TV.
Some washed-up celebrity. What does ragazzi even mean?
You might know me from my wife or my famous restaurants. My chefs make the best lasagna al forno napoletana. Chef's kiss.
So, did someone do a Dragon Ball Z fusion of Gordon Ramsay and Mario? I also talk with my hands. I tend to get... When I do start talking, I tend to not shut up, and I tend to get very... Then again, there's a lot of complex reasons for that. Simply put, a lot of things happen when I was younger where it's sort of like, express yourself in some way. Well, now you're getting punched repeatedly, so, yeah. So you eventually learn, hey, don't talk, or people will hurt you. Don't look at people, or people will hurt you.
Soon, kiddo, soon.
Any hobbies?
Football, like any man out there. Cars, of course, and good quality clothing brands.
I can't afford good quality clothing brands, and yeah, I can't say I'm really that, like, I mean, don't get me wrong. If I'm playing a racing game or something, it's so cool to see, like, the supercars and drive them, but, you know, I'm not going to be, like, driving a car 100 miles down the road in real life. I may be depressed, but I don't want to die. I just probably need a few more hugs than about none. So yeah, I might be a bit sad and lonely, but I don't want to die. I value being alive. I just probably should sleep more. But I can't say those are not hobbies of mine. They're not interesting to me.
You're next.
And so the wheel turns. I prefer to be a mystery. One clue unveiled at a time.
You know, I've never been on antidepressants. But maybe if I started being on antidepressants, I'd be maybe half as happy as this guy seems.
Aside a good mystery.
This guy's got so much happiness, enthusiasm, and energy.
With the timelines.
This is like what normal people are supposed to be.
Like some watch repairman.
Something similar, but not quite.
It's kind of dramatic, I know. Maybe we're just dead inside, Harrison.
I would hate to spoil the surprise of what the future holds.
I hope the future holds some food. I am
Okay, so we
starving.
did not eat breakfast yet.
Annie heard that. Annie is now bringing food.
That's fantastic.
Thank you, Annie.
To share.
Yeah, food for everyone.
Yay. Holy shit. Takes a lot of dexterity and balance, things I do not have myself. All while holding 2 jugs of orange juice? Holy crap.
Looks delicious.
Don't you need help?
Oh, no. Annie is very strong. Annie can do it.
I mean, that's impressive, but again, it's the dexterity and balance. Heck, I don't drink, and there's times I've been at a bar, and, well, the police thought I was more drunk than the people that actually drank alcohol. And I'm the designated driver. Back when I went to the bars and shit.
This is one of Annie's hobbies.
Juggling? Alright!
I'm trying to learn how to juggle.
Cool.
I'm doing terrible, but hey, I'm still having fun doing it all the same.
Oida,
I will probably never be good at juggling, or even okay, but it's still fun to do. So, yay, listen to me, I'm a failure. I'm the worst person to give any of you advice. I have all these hobbies and interests, and I enjoy doing them. But I'm terrible at them. But I enjoy doing them all the same.
Annie loves being a maid. It's the best thing Annie can do.
Honestly, I'm just glad you're happy. Overachiever, workaholic. There's probably some reason for that.
I don't really see that as a hobby, but if you like it, what else?
Yeah, Annie likes to knit, go to fika, eat goodies, and watch TV.
I don't know what fika is. I don't know what goaties are. Go to fika. So fika is some sort of activity or place, and goaties is some type of food, of course. I like everything about you, Anika. Don't know half those words are. Yep, same here, man. So I'll just smile and
I don't
nod.
know what those are, but maybe you can teach us.
Oh, Annie will. But Annie thinks everyone needs to eat first.
Thank you for the food, Annika. I'm ready to devour.
Cool. Now you will play a minigame to see if you can eat eggs correctly. Oh no, you failed the QuickTime event. You stabbed yourself in the hand. No. The food is quite delicious. Wait, why is Kratos hanging out with Parappa?
So, we're splitting to check the area. See?
Yeah, I mean, it's a
I'm
big
very
island,
much
probably.
interested to see
Did
what
your
you
eyes
have
just
to
jiggle? Like I swore like the pupils of his eyes. I'm very much... Okay.
The kitchen has me interested. I want to see what we're working with.
Checking what provisions we have sounds like a good plan.
I mean, we do need to, do quartermastering.
We can trust they will keep their word and send us food.
I see no reason why they would break their vow.
Torture, illegal experimentation, blackmail.
Highly unlikely, but we'll have to wait and see, won't we?
It's settled then. Split up and inspect the premises. Try to avoid using the group chat. We might be monitored.
Oh, we're definitely monitored. I want my home. Can that be an option? No. Guess I'll look around too. What was that screen a moment ago? I probably should save. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you want to see more of this. I'll probably play more of this game. Maybe. I would like to say I will. But no guarantees. I mean, at least finish the Danganronpa games. So, it's kind of like I'll say, in future videos, I'll try not to, get distracted and talk about random bullcrap of everything. But, yeah, that's not going to happen either. I'll say I'll put an attempt in, but honestly, we all know that I'm going to go on random bullshit tangents and just be awkward and... But maybe at least next time I'll do it after a good night's sleep or something. Later, guys.